Okay. Okay. Yeah, cool. Wonderful. Make sure everything's fine. Everything seems to be all set up. Seems to all be working wonderfully fine. Okay, hello guys. Long time no fucking anything. Anyway, thought I'd stream Dinkum. I've played a decent amount of Dinkum so far. I was sitting in the chat and I wanted to play a game that I didn't have to think too much. Just a nice casual game. Just people can sit back, they can listen, they can do whatever. And then Dinkum showed up, and it is Animal Crossing-esque mixed with Aussiness. Yeah, it's not a bad game. So from what I've played so far, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, but basically it's the same thing that you would have in like Animal Crossing. You go around, you do different tasks, you do different things. And we'll get into that in a sec. Now to the character creator. Boxy. Sure, just because that looks super evil and beady. Does that have a mullet? Sure. Sure. He just looks like someone dragged him along. Alright. His name is... I don't know. And the island is... I don't know. What was the fucking island in... I can't even think. Let's just call it Neverland. Now there is some story. I don't like story. Like I'll probably just skip through everything. If people wanted me to read it, or think I'm sure at another point I could probably create it and then create another one, read it if people really wanted to see me read it. But basically, the long and the short of it, the place where we came from is fucked. It's just royally fucked. So we've come here to create our own little thing and send stuff back or do different things. Grandma here, or Fletch, basically is your go-to person for everything. So, for lack of a better word, you'll put down her tent, you'll put down a bunch of other stuff. Now, the problem with this one is you have to get licenses to do things, so like logging and this and that and blah 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 blah. I got an island map. Oh, fucking... That's fucking brilliant. Just start off here or what, don't we? Alright. Now, I don't know if you have to stay near the dock. You might have to, I don't know. But they open the pocket. But I think we'll set Grandma's base tent up here somewhere. And we'll set the visitor center up here somewhere, and then we'll build a town just across the road. Yeah, the problem is, I don't think there's any level ground. Sure. Yes, this is a good spot for Grandma's tent. You can move it later for money, but honestly, you're only really going to come to her to do either quests or to buy licenses. And seeing as how she's going to be the only one that lives on this particular area, it's fine, she can keep the island to herself. Alright, now this is our tent. And since the town's going to be built over somewhere. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This version of Animal Crossing, because it's like Oz Animal Crossing, has like crocs and sharks and stuff. But we'll get to that in a sec. Sure, that'll work, and then I can clear. Because I'll build a... eventually I'll build a bridge across to there, and then I'll set all that into farmland or something. But yes, I have already played a decent amount of this game, and I think it's rather fun, actually. If you want to have a game where you can just sit back and relax and not really worry too much, this is definitely the game for you. There is a story that I couldn't really care. He's a bloody legend. Yeah, so now they're going to make me get a visitor site, which I'm going to put on the same island with Grandma just because I don't know whether it needs to be actually near the port. Yeah. I would like to be able to cut the tree down, but this will work fine. Yes. Brilliant. Alright, this is all the tutorial part of it. But basically, we're setting up the visitor center for a shop. He'll come and do... Right, he'll sell different things now, and then when he gets a permanent shop, he'll sell some more stuff as well. The first license we're going to go for, we want to try and get the metal detection and the excavation, because that seems to be the easiest way to make money. And once we make a bit of money, the thing we want to get is the museum, I think. Anyway, that'll make some more sense in a little bit. But yeah, nice casual chill game. It's always different. Like, I like to make edited videos more so than make a campfire. Yeah, okay. I definitely like making edited videos more, due to that I can actually edit and put it in and make it look the way I want it to. But I also like live streaming, just because if there are people that do watch, you can usually interact with them. And there's also no way to, like, fake anything either, if that makes sense. So, like, you can't just set something up for a funny haha moment. Everything is just kind of a genuine funny moment. This is gonna suck that Granny's on a goddamn island. Yeah, thank you. The tutorial makes sense for explaining different things, but as I have already done it, I need to go get wood, of course I do. Why wouldn't she just give me the wood? But yeah, so the problem is this first little bit is going to be... Main priority will be getting the crafting bench as quick as I can to put either in my tent or just outside. It'll probably be just outside. A lot of my storage will be inside my house, but most of the crafting stuff I'll keep outside for convenience sake. Yeah, I didn't mean to actually talk to you. Oh no, it's alright. It gave me the sleeping bag, which is the next part, which is nice. And the bug net. I did not know I was allowed the bug net. I thought I needed a license, but I guess I don't need a license. Optional. Now, the way you get the licenses is weird. You'll see every now and then I'm earning some, like, weird blue notes up on the side. That's not money, that's like a reputation money point thing. You do tasks and talk to people and stuff like that. Doesn't that look cozy? Don't step in the fire. Yeah, and you get this, which you turn into the licenses. Craft one item, catch 2 bugs. So what we'll do, we're going to start heading like way out, because the first thing we want to try and do, we'll catch bugs to get this task done. The crocs, when I first found the crocs I thought they were threatening. You can kind of bait them out. The ones that you don't want to mess with are any of the alpha animals. They're kind of... yeah. Yeah, the alpha animals are kind of fucked. They are like boss monsters, basically. Now, when it comes to bugs, you can sell them for a decent amount, but I would also recommend holding on to one of each species. Number one, for the museum, because you can actually just place them down in little containers and keep them for however long you want. But the thing with it, and this is the pain, a lot of people have like when you ask them, hey, can I do a challenge for you? Do you need help? Because apparently you got to be a helpful cunt. I don't know why. Anyway, you get to turn around and be like, oh, can you go find me a such and such bug? And you go, yes, and then you can just grab it from your collection rather than trying to hunt them down. I noticed that anyway, especially since at the beginning you want to get the shop guy to like you and stay, and then start working on his shop as quick as you can, so you can start getting other people in to your town, because they do different things and they get you different things. One of the things that you want to watch out for as well is every now and then you'll hear a whistle when you're out in bush, in the outback, and that will be usually Ned Kelly. And if you have enough money, you can get some pretty strong weapons from him. Such as, and not limited to, a bow and things like that. Now we're looking for bananas. And the cactus stuff is also good, because at the end of the day, it'll look everything up. Cactuses are super easy just because you can grab a lot of them real quick. and it will level up your forestry and a lot of other stuff. There's a lot more copper on this island than on any of my others. This is just a lot of raw resources, which is nice. But yeah, so basically, day one, just gather everything and then try and look for bananas, because they give you a lot of stamina back, which is what we will be using to catch bugs or swim and do all the other things. And the reason why we also want to get excavation really quick is when you do find like the bananas or apples or orange or whatever the fuck, you want to be able to bury those and make a big like tree orchard, so you can just every time they get ready, which is I think every 8 or 9 days, I don't know, it takes a little bit, you basically just walk through and you gather like hundreds and hundreds of bits of apples or food, and you can sell it for some money. It's not like an insane amount of money, but for like literally no bloody work, once you've set it up, it's free real estate. It is quite a lot of cash flow. However, excavation and metal detection is your easiest way to make a lot of money quickly. The only problem is you need a lot of those components for discs. I would recommend holding on to, and like 5 of each of everything else I would recommend holding on to, and never sell any of your tin sheets. But oh, we found some apples. No bananas, but apples will do. Yeah, you can sell a lot of them and get quite a lot of money, like tons of it. And you need, like when I first started playing, I ended up going to the shop and it's like, would you like a barbecue? I would love a barbecue. 30,000. And I'm like, I got 10. I'm like, and I was like, ah, shit. And then I kept like selling seashells and crap like that, and it just did fuck all. It's like, oh, there's a shark. Oh, audio helps with bug catching. Fishing in this game is also kind of fun. I do like that as well. These barrels are good, but we need actual something to break them, I believe. I can't just punch, I don't think. Yeah, see? No punching. And the shovel can actually break them open, I believe. I've never actually used a shovel to... Is that a bee? I do like bees. When you eventually get like logging stuff, you can cut them down. You can get like beehives, and I keep breaking them open for the honey. Oh yeah, these things are fucked. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be Tassie Devils, but they shoot fireballs. Now I don't know if any of you have ever met Tassie Devil, but they sure as shit don't. Don't shoot fireballs. More Tassie Devils. But yeah, but you have daily tasks and everything. So as stated, it's kind of like Animal Crossing in that way. I think the game also says that it's like Animal Crossing in a way. Now, I've never really played any of the Animal Crossing games. I've heard a lot about them, and they look kind of fun. But I've never been, hey, let's go pick this up and play it. But then when Chaos pointed this one out, and it's like, it's the Aussie version, my first thought was, Aussie version? The fuck? Look. Yep. Gum trees and everything. I still don't know why kangaroos have horns. Just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you've got echidnas, you got everything. And I like it because it's just thing. It's a nice, cutesy little... Quite a cute, nice little game. Now we're going to keep going until it says either we're running out of energy or until it's like I can fill up all this with a bunch of stuff. Reason why is when we first go to sleep, we'll basically just get a ton of levels, and it's kind of satisfying. Look, it's a croc. Another thing as well, you can also grab stuff while swimming as well. Like yabbies and starfish and stuff. But yeah, we're going to gather all this, and then we're going to basically be selling a lot of this off. Primarily most of the apples. We're going to keep about 25-ish to plant into trees. A what? What the hell was that? Oh, a pumpkin beetle. Why don't they just call it a pumpkin beetle? Well, that's it. That is what that is. It is what it is. But yeah, it's a nice little cutesy game. Nothing too special, which is nice. Sorry, I know I'm not doing anything at the moment. I am going to put on some different music. Sorry, I know, riveting gameplay. But the only problem is, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be an issue, but it is, it's the fact that, like, the music in here likes to come and go. There we go. Nice, calming music. This is just a nice, chill, relaxed place. Nice and calm. Alright, now we gotta go back to my home tent. Just over there. Yeah, so I'll put some nice chill. But yeah, the thing with dinkum is just thing, and I just realized something that I fucked up with. It's fine though. Everything's fine. This just shows absolute peak performance. There we go. Some slight adjustments here and there. There we go. Nice and chill. There's a kookaburra, the moon. But yeah, it's got a nice little aesthetic to it. There's a build camera as well, like that. And I used to play most of it in the build mode before thing, and I like rebound a few of my buttons so that I could do stuff like this rather than like, I think it's the middle scroll wheel, but like this is a lot nicer. The achievements that I'm doing down there also give you some points. So I'm hoping that once all of this is... I will not be able to pick that up. Oh no, I can. I wish the, like, auto pickup... So there's an auto pickup, so like, when you do have a tree orchard, and you just run through and right-click everything, you can just hold down right-click and you'll pick up everything else. I wish that worked with shells, because then you could just walk along the beach and just and grab everything, which would be nice. But yeah, it's a neat little game, and I like to stream it. I want to start doing some VR video stuff. So I've been learning how to make a few of like worlds and things like that, and I'm hopefully going to be able to upload some avatars and stuff to VRChat. But the problem is VRChat decided to, ow, screw you jellyfish. Yeah, they decided to basically give their fans a big middle finger. So, come on, get on the rock. There we go. Yeah, they decided to give their fans a big middle finger by, for lack of a better word, they're like, we're going to add some security stuff in. And that sounds all good and dandy and easy anti-cheat and stuff like that. But the thing is VRChat is a chill thing. Most modded clients are for comfort. Most of your experienced and well-known players to that game use oh yeah, I'll show you something quickly as well. So if you do it, you can dump them down like that and then they get a nice little enclosure. So what we'll do is we'll create a wall of different things that we don't have. But yeah, they're like, okay, we're going to add this in and it's going to fix like client issues and whatever else and security and breaches and blah, 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 blah. But long and the short of it is a lot of the people playing this are very experienced at what they do. And a lot of people got into modeling and they get to do their art and they hang out with their friends. And a lot of these clients are sleep tomorrow for their benefit. Now they're basically saying, fuck you, and this is going to have a massive backlash. Like, the community does not like it as a whole. And so, like, I would like to do some videos, but as of the moment, we will see where that goes. Like, a friend of mine, Data, has bunch of VR chat videos. There's one of me pissed on it, but yeah, so I would like to do some stuff like that, but oh, I gotta talk to Fletch, do I? Yeah, now they're talking about licenses. Luckily, she can give licenses. And you think she would give you a license just because, you know, you need it for the thing. So yeah, so you got mining license. But the excavation license... so we want that, and then after that, a metal detecting one will show up. But what we'll probably do first, because it's still 500. We'll see what ends up happening. We'll talk to Fletch. We'll get some money, and then we'll do some daily challenges and try and get some stuff. Yeah, I don't know why the currency's dinks. Like, just fucking alright. Huh? Welcome to John's Good. How can I help? I would like to sell some shit, mate. Now, if you left click, it will sell everything in a stack. If you right click, you can select how many you want to sell. So, like... But we don't care much about that at the moment. We want as much money as we can get, so... Alright, so we've just got a ton of achievements done. Eat something... Done. So, we can already come up to Grandma and go, hi, I want to have a chat. Cool, thanks, Granny. Yes, I do. I would like to get a license. I don't care about that. I want this one. Thank you. And then metal detection. How much is metal detection? Another 500, I think. But yeah, this is... Yeah, 500. Metal, but this will be the easiest way to make a lot of money. And while that doesn't sound super important now, it does when it comes to building their permanent houses. Okay, we want the table saw. Yep. Yes. And I would like the shovel. It's like a big spoon. Yes. I'm gonna eat my cereal with a shovel now. For that lovely bit of advice there. So dig up, throw down, and then boom, and you grow a little tree. Now, as stated, I'm going to put most of my stuff outside. But yeah. But for the moment, I'm just going to quickly plant some of these trees, just so I have a nice and easy form thing. Now, food isn't necessary in the sense of, like, staying alive, but as you go through a lot of stamina, you do want a surplus of certain food. Bush limes are your most generic sort of thing that you can get. And easiest way to do things with it is... There we go. Easiest way to do stuff is you can just cook it, and then it gives you a small little amount back, which is what I will do here in a second. I'll just make one more. Do I want to go one more or another one after this? Well, I've made a 4x5, which that didn't work for some reason. I know why, because I picked up grass seeds, didn't I? Yep. That'll work fine. But yeah, oh, and then you can see over there. Swim down. Yummy. Alright. So now we got some stuff, and then we'll cook some bush limes. Campfires are really slow for cooking. Barbecues are better, and then you can attach them to like windmills. Like on a barbecue with a windmill, it's instant cooking. But you can see 6v3. So we're going to cook some of these up. Then we're going to head back out on a foresting adventure to grab anything and everything that we can. Now, what we'll do before we do that, we'll ask both of them if they need anything. Reason why is it will basically allow us to, if hopefully they want bugs, we should have most of the bugs they want. His face is just so... don't touch it. Don't touch the No. Oh. It's so fucking weird. Alright. We'll cook that. And just because this is so slow, I think we'll leave it with 2. Because I can't really do much. So I shouldn't need too much. But we're basically going to start heading out looking for some of those barrels here in a sec. And sell most of that stuff off. Sure. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah. We'll ask him if he needs anything. I want to chat. What do we want to chat about? Yes, it's a deal. So sometimes they'll sell pants or shirts or whatever they don't want. And that's a very easy way to get your... I'm running around with no shoes. I kind of look like I just got out of bed. Sure, they can stay there. Alright, so now the hunt begins, and we're going to start looking for those barrels, and hopefully I can smack them open with this pick. With a pick. You can smash it open with a pick. I mean a shovel. And if we're lucky, we can find some bananas. Doubt it. Now that thing over there is a fast travel thing. Okay, no I cannot. Well then. That's fine. I'll need to get a mining license first. So I want to get a pick. That'll be fine. Alright. time to go and gather up as much crap as I can. Have I done all the achievements for today? Yes, I have. Look at me. All efficient and shit. Eventually you can get chickens, and I think wombats is where I'm up to. But I need Steve Irwin to show back up to sell me a wombat. He seems to be the villager that sells like farm animals and stuff like that, chickens and things like that. Ned Kelly's how you get super strong weapons and thing. Ooh. Oh, these blue ones are really, really good, and we're going to bury all the ones that we can find when we get back, because they do a lot of stamina. Well, I say a lot compared to thing. Hey, look at that, bananas. Oh, all right, fine. I'll just drop down and grab it. Fuck you then. I don't know. It's a very nice, sort of chill, relaxed game. I wish I wasn't as sick though. I've been sick for so fucking long now. Like, I think I'm going up on 3.5, maybe 4 weeks of being sick. It is not fun, and I don't like how, like, nasally I sound. I'm like Franny from fucking... what the hell was that show called? It was a Broadway director, and she was the... Oh, Nanny. Mr. Seinfeld. It's that sort of nasal... I can't... I don't know, it might just be me, but I hate the fact that I sound, like, nasally. Hence, makes me not want to do recordings. Because, like, especially when I have to do, like, if I do video editing. Because I've got, like, a bunch of footage. Oh, there's cassowaries. No thanks. Like, when I do editing of footage I have, because I've got footage of a bunch of different things that I would like to edit and put up on the channel. Just because, again, I still don't know exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just putting up what I want. Are you seriously still following me, you prick? Go away. No one likes you. You smell. Yeah, but anytime I'm sick or thing, and I'm sitting there, I hate my own voice. But yeah, sit there and listen through the fucking audio of it's just, ear bleeding. And like every time I do as well, I want to get a better and better mic every time I hear it, because it's always sounds so like fuck to me. Like, it's not a bad mic. I have a Blue Yeti. I kind of want to pick up either... I'm thinking of picking up a new one, and then I'm going to hand this one off to a mate of mine, just because he really needs an upgrade as well. But, like, I like the HyperX mic that they have. That looks kind of cool. And it's... apparently its audio quality is pretty good. And I would also like the Razer one as well. That one looks cool. And then there's also a new Blue Yeti that I haven't... I looked at the stats on the box, because they have it at the shops down here. You sit there and you look at the stats and it's like, you just put the old one in a new box? Is that, like, what? New case, slightly newer look to it? Like, I'm sorry, what have you exactly done here? But apparently it's got a lot better audio quality, and it's got software and stuff to go with it, makes it slightly better, and so on and so forth. No. Could be wrong. Don't think I am. We were sitting there in Chaos' stream the other day. She streams on Twitch, which is where a lot more people would watch live streams, I imagine. Interesting. Sorry, there's just something caught in my throat. Hence the interesting part. But yeah. We'll sit in Chaos' stream as she was doing some stuff in Minecraft and what have you, and it wasn't too bad. Quite enjoyable. It was nice to sit there and thing. That's the thing I find strange as well. Like Data's channel's growing really big. He makes some interesting content, some fun content to see and watch. If you ever want to watch some interesting content and stuff, Databug on YouTube. He does quite a lot of really, in my opinion, I find it fun and interesting stuff. It's all VR chat stuff and things like that. But it is nice to be able to sit down and watch and look at things, especially for, like, I don't know, the people who like to have noise in the background when they sleep, in the sense of, like, they'll be on a phone call with someone or think, like, a lot of his stuff, he has a nice calmer bit to it, and then there's other stuff that's super excited, which makes it entertaining to watch. Chaos's streams are thing. She streams on Twitch. If you ever see her, it's Chaos Fairy 9000 or something. She does a lot of Minecraft stuff for things like that. Usually she'll be just sort of playing games, slowly responding to chat as she can. Very laid back, sort of casual stream if you just want to put something on and she's driving to work or something. And then another one is we have Lycan, so Ludicrous Lycan. He streams quite a lot on Twitch as well. He's really good. Very nice, calm, mellow voice. He does a lot more of the, like, chill streams and the calm streams and the let's sit down and have a chat and play this while we do this, and how is everyone going and how are their days. And it's very nice to be able to sit there, especially if it's like nice summer day. You can sit outside, nice cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever floats your boat. Sit there with whatever your favorite drink is, have the video playing, just eat breakfast or dinner, just sitting at the table watching. It's a nice casual, calm way to either start a day or end the day. So yeah. But it's strange because, like, I'll sit there and I'll watch them and they are so much better at it. They're so much more organized and everything. And me, I'm just like, I feel like streaming. And then, as you saw with today, very little thing. I'd like change music because I was hoping that I wouldn't have to. But as you all saw, it, Dinkum's music cuts in and out. And I would like some nice calming music playing in the background. Not just this. I'm gonna have to kill this croc here soon. Oh, Granny's out of her house, and so's him. So I can't sell anything, can I, to you now? Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, they're so much better at it, and I'm just... That's why I try not... Like, whenever they stream, they'll let everyone else know, and we can all jump in and watch. But I don't feel like... I don't feel like buying it anywhere near a good enough standard to drag them in. I'm doing this more as just a fun thing. Anyone that does join and likes it and wants to see it, you're welcome. But this is more just me getting used to communicating, making sure that there's actual stuff going on, explaining my thoughts in regards to things, sort of just still getting used to streaming and getting it all under control, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm on fire. Just sort of practice, because practice makes perfect. Seeing as how I still don't exactly... all I know is that this is just... I post whatever I feel like posting here, if that makes sense. And when I eventually figure out what it is that I... like, what line I want to go down, if that makes sense. In the sense of, like, am I going to be a VR thing, or am I going to do this or that, or any of that sort of thing. Easy. Alright, let's go get this mining license, and then we'll... because the metal detection, I need the second house for him, which should, if I do like one more challenge, I think he should be like, I want to stay. Another good rule of thumb, if you have the money, just keep picking up the tools as best as you can. Because he sells them once a day. I want to chat. Got a job. But yeah, so... I would love something to eat right now. Could you find me something to eat? I will. Cheers. Hi. I want to chat. Here you go. Sure did, mate. It's a bush lime. Oh, what? Oh, fuck. That's rude. You wanted something to eat? I got you a bush lime. I would give you the other stuff, but I need to bury them. And if you eat meat, then... I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. Alright, what we're going to do... we're going to clear these rocks, and then we're going to... put the trees along here. And this whole back row can be trees. But yeah, so... I know, that's why the streams are always just sort of... kind of unplanned, no real schedule to it. It's just, I'm going to keep doing it until eventually I feel confident that my abilities in doing so are at a point where I can be like, alright, let's start to schedule this stuff. Let's start to do this. Let's start trying to get consistent viewers, consistent streamers. Let's get some moderators in, and let's start to make this a little bit of a community and a little bit of a thing here and there. If that makes sense. Be kind of fun. And then, I don't know. Whoops. Well, I fucked that up big time, didn't I? Okay. Fine. We're gonna go cook some of these bananas up to eat. No, that was one of the daily challenges. No. I did do a job for someone, he just didn't like what I got for him. Because he's rude. Yeah, this is why bananas are good, see? They give you +10 when they're cooked. Oops. Let's try not to make that larger than we need it to. All my pets. Now you'll get another one. Because that should be a dragonfly, but it's a different type of dragonfly. There we go. Alright. Now, let's go do what Granny wants, and we'll clear some rocks off this island as well. How long have we been streaming for? We're coming up on about an hour. That's not too bad. I don't know how long I'll stream for today. I think probably maybe 2 hours, maybe 3. I don't know. Eat the banana. Eat the banana. Now we're going to craft the campfire. And do I have 10? I have 8. Oh no. But yes, that's our little tree orchard. And they'll keep growing. And then when they get to full size, then they'll start to produce fruit. There we go. And then at least with this, I can now break some of those barrels like over there. I'll show you in a second. If they were just like blue jeans, it would be fine, but because they're like plaid pants, it just looks like he just woke up and he's now being forced to go dig. We're out of metal. Alright. Go get us some salt. Alright. Kind of looks like he just woke up. I don't Yeah. But yeah, this thing's broken, and then we'll eventually put the parts. If you get 2 of them working, you can then teleport between the 2. And they're found all over the map. They're just a quick travel thing. But the problem is the amount of resources it takes to get them up and running. You're probably used to already running around exploring most of the map. So the problem is, and then the weird thing as well is you can also get like vehicles, which you basically at that point you'd kind of just sort of sit there and think, maybe it's just better to invest the time and effort into vehicles rather than setting all these up, and then if you get around to getting the parts, then why not? Right. Touch the fire, It burns. But yeah, we want to start getting a cooking station soon. And make some fruit salad. The town is not currently accepting donations. That's because that's how you pay for shit later. Yeah. Cook some bush limes. It's Skippy the bushfire. Cook the lime. There's my tin. Insert. But yeah, throughout the day, as time goes on, your hunger level goes down. And so that's how you can regen stamina like this. I'm just going to keep cooking everything for the moment. Then I'm going to sell these gears just so I can show you just how... I'll sell one of the gears just so I can show you that a lot of the stuff that comes out of those barrels and a lot of the stuff that comes out of that. And probably the key. Because I've yet to find what the keys are. I think for like the deep underground. We'll have to see. There we go. Swims with pocket full of metal. Yeah. Thank you. Spend a little bit of money at a thing. Like, I'm sorry, I'll buy the barbecue once I get it in a sec. Then go sell this stuff off, and then I can buy that barbecue, and then that should hopefully make him want to stay. But like I said, his permanent house up over there. Next to mine somewhere. Sure. But yeah, so I'll probably clear out this section here. Maybe, or should I do it in here? Definitely in here. Put it in here, and then the rest of the builders can run down each side and make that the main road and the bridge can go across. See, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, and then we'll ask, what's her name, if she needs a job done, and hopefully she can say yes. If so, then we'll get that done, we'll go to bed, and then work on him again tomorrow and see what he does. Alright. Easy. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm starting to put everything outside. Reason why, just having it all outside is a lot more convenient than going in and out of different buildings to do different things. This fucking water to get across to here kind of sucks. Let's chat. Got a job for me? No, I think I already have one, so no problem. So now we can go check our bug collection. And then if not, then I'm going to have to go hunt down a Harlequin thing. But oh. I don't know what that was. Okay, I probably should have paid attention to... Alright. So we're looking for one of those butterflies. Alright, let's see if we can get this task done. Hopefully I'm not standing in that fire. There we go. There's a spider, which I'll catch quickly as well. There's a butterfly. Get in my net. There we go. What are you? We have spiders for days. Did you? I guess he really didn't want to get caught. There's a butterfly over there, but it's not the one we're looking for, but we'll catch it anyway since we're out on the hunt. Come here. That doesn't necessarily matter whether I do it or not, because we can just get a new one tomorrow. Nice, calming, peaceful. Now, where the fuck's the butterflies? But yeah, but them asking for specific bugs is very common, especially for each season as well. So if you can get a nice little hoard up, you can quite easily complete some of them. Like, for example, a lot of them will ask for flies or things like that. Blue moon. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find it, honestly. I thought I had the butterfly, so I didn't pay attention to where they said that it should appear. Because they'll tell you in what area it should appear. So it's odds are it's probably in like the grassland or the rainforest or something. So when you sit there and look, you can see desert, billabongs, plains. There's a pine forest. Let's go have a look at that. More of that. Some more bugs. And there's the pine forest, and we'll see if it's in the pine forest. What are you? Oh yeah, look at that. Is that it? Yeah, fucking... You. Didn't even think. I just knew that different butterflies are in different areas. Got some crocs. When I get around to getting a spear, you're going to become beef jerky, you sons of bitches. I've had croc beef jerky. It tastes horrendous. But I think that's just because of the type. Like, the beef jerky there was no flavoring to it. There was no nothing. It looked more like it was dog food than, like, the dog treats than they were beef jerky. I don't know what the fuck. But I would love to get around to, like, actually, like, who was it that went on the... Oh, there's a cricket somewhere. I don't think I've caught a cricket before. Oh, there he is. Fucking... Okay, just jumped in the water. There was a dude that goes around, like, different countries and eats all different types of food. And I would love to do that. Food is the spice of life. If you're bored with everything, if you're eating the same food that you're always used to, if you think it's nothing changes, honestly. But I reckon you can go around and eat something fucking completely wacky out of left goddamn field, right? You might just, I don't know, have a spike of interest in things. Like, imagine the first time that you ever ate, like, your favorite food of this. So, like, in my case, we like a chicken Kiev. It was, I was fucking fascinated. There's butter and garlic in here, and fucking, it's like a chicken palmy, but better. Like, what the fuck? But the problem is, if you keep eating that sort of stuff, eventually if you get given, like, a curry or a stir fry, and you've never had it before, your first thought would probably be like, oh my god. But I'm getting off topic there. There's one part where he goes and they just get a fucking farm raised croc, stick a stick through the son of a bitch. Can I talk to you? Yes, I did have a harlequin. Slowly making some progress. Again, what is going on with the... Don't know. I think I fucked up in my other world because, like, the visitor center people can't actually go talk to Fletch like that and get permission to move in it. Sure. What do I need to do? Buy, plant, sell. That's going to be easy. Sure. I'll take your yellow bucket hat. Alright, there we go. So now he's moving in. Where the hell did I get grey sweatpants from? Yeah, that sounds... You, mate. Alright, let's go get the logging license. And then the builder's one, which will allow me to build fucking bridges. Yeah, just so we have a surplus of tools. Because you'll be surprised, tools break, and then, like, when you eventually give him his permanent shop, if it's a Sunday, you can't buy anything. And if you need those tools, you're just kind of fucking royally screwed. Alright, let's start rearranging stuff so I can see what's going on. We're gonna need to get that dirt out in there. It's easy. What we do is we go here, we dump it there. So I'm going to build a bridge over this side, because if this is where the town's going to be. I like this remix. I don't know what it's of. It is Lavery Town from X and Y. I did like X and Y. The X and Y was a pretty fun game, honestly. It wasn't... When it came out, I remember a lot of people had a lot of hate for it, and I was like, okay. Oh yeah, here's what I was talking about with the beehives, by the way. You can just go to... Actually, can I just, like... Let's leave you there. I've never actually just left the beehives. Yeah, I remember X and Y had a lot of hate. And I can't remember exactly why. It was everyone was excited for it, but I just remember people were like super upset. I was like, alright. Fuck, I don't know why. I thought it was really good. It's actually up there as one of my favorites. So, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are my favorite by far, like top 10. So it would be Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Followed probably... Yeah, probably by X and Y. I enjoyed them a lot. Emerald is after that. Then the rest are kind of just sort of... It's not that none of them don't stand out. It's just... How do you put it? It's just none of them were super exceptional. Like, after that, I'd definitely probably put Platinum. But not like... Because it was the best of the best of the best of the best. No, but it's more just... I liked Murkrow. I liked Staraptor, Spiritomb, stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it wasn't some kind of massive thing, and then people are gonna get mad because it's like, how could you ignore da, 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 da? And it's like, I'm not ignoring them, it's just when I was playing them, it could just be either the soundtrack in that one was better for me, or it could be any number of things, honestly. Emerald is one of my favorites because that was kind of when I was getting into it a little bit more, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire really brought that back and made it really, really happy for me. X and Y I really, really loved. Primarily the soundtrack and just overall aesthetics of it I liked. Sun and Moon I didn't have a big issue with. Sword and Shield I absolutely adored the fuck out of those games. Because by that point I'd been playing so much that I was like, this is a bit stagnant, if you know what I mean. Like, I'd still play it and I still enjoyed it. It's just, it was always the same sort of, go do this, go fight gym, go do that. But this one was like, hi, so here are the gyms, but here's like a big open world and our Pokemon are just roaming around. And it was just, what the fuck? And then, oh, here's some den battles, and do you want to level 100 Pokemon before you go to even the first gym? It's like, yeah, alright. Bang! Go do some dens, give some fucking things across, and Bob's your uncle. It was very strange and surreal, because I would still lock you out, and then you'd have to do certain gym things, and so on and so forth. But it was just fucking strange that it was just like, oh yeah, here you go. This is for me. And yes, you can do whatever you want within these guidelines. And like, if you didn't want to even fucking play the game other than just fuck ass around in these little things. And then they added DLCs. I don't like DLCs. I know that they're becoming a mainstream part of like gaming, but I never thought I'd ever see fucking DLCs and oh, fuck off, Cassowary. No. I need the palm trees. I don't know what you're doing here. But yeah, so it was always just never thought I'd see DLCs. And some of them are interesting, I will admit. And I get that that's becoming the new trend, but still. Not exactly what I would have liked. Yeah, either way. It would be funny to do, like, I like the Markiplier smash or pass for the Pokemon. That was kind of funny. Oh, evil stretches. They're like normal stretches, but evil. Mwahaha. Alright, we're going to turn all these into planks and get some nails and start making some bridges. And see, I've got the tin sheet. You want as many of those as you can get, cause you need them to upgrade your house, you need them to build houses in general. But yeah, this will work out fine. This house can go along the back here, and then we'll make a street be like an old country road with a downtown. It's the main street. I've got 3 more of these to plant as well, which I will actually quickly go and do now. That'll be fine. These blue ones are kind of the important ones, but when we eventually get around to making some proper big orchards and everything, it'll be fine. Heart Gold and Soul Silver I also really enjoyed. I like those remixes, because take the original game and remasters, because like you could walk around with Pokemon and they had a really good soundtrack, as you can kind of hear in this song. And like they also, and Lugia is like an amazing legendary, or at least I really like it. Though I do find it kind of funny. So each one of the legendary birds became the parent to the legendary trios. So Ho-Oh was Entei, Raikou, and other one. And then everything's always depicting it of, these are my babies. You leave my babies alone. Do not touch the babies. And then Lugia is Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, cut it out or I will drown you all at the bottom of the sea. At least that's why I find it kind of funny. There we go. Yeah, so we need nails. Lots of nails. Oh my god, do we need a lot of nails? That's fine, it's fucking worth it. That'll work to go down into the main street. Now we'll go to you. You can have that. And all of this stuff, because I'm going to need all the monies. Because you'll see here now what we're going to do. We're going to talk and we're going to, hello, I don't know. Let's talk about the town. What exactly can I help you with? I want to see the deeds. Here are the current deeds. A shop and a bulletin board. So we're going to go with a shop. Okay, so we're going to apply for shop deed. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to build this and then we need to pay to get out of debt. The only thing is, I don't think this actually builds until you're out of debt. Yes. And you'll see, so this will become a main street with all the little villages. And then in here, building materials required. Please places. Oh, you need that. You need nails. You need that. You need that. Bang. So we need tin. We need palm trees. We need all of that fun stuff just to finish building this. How long have we been streaming for? About an hour and a half. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it here. If you guys like this video and you want me to continue, just write it in the comments and I'll see it and I'll be like, alright, people are enjoying this and I'll record some more. Alright, either way, I'll catch you all in the next stream.